Nudes, pretty much God's gift to man. They are wonderful. If you ever want to know what to get a man, don't buy him flowers, don't buy him chocolate. You can cook, but you better serve it naked. With that being said, this storytime video is sponsored to you and brought to you by onlycards.com. Pretty much my OnlyFans page, but I'm giving a bunch of beautiful local women in the BVI a platform to advertise and make money themselves. Majority of them decide to remain anonymous, which is pretty awesome because a lot of them want to start their own OnlyFans page but don't know how to advertise or how to do it anonymously. At that, which is where I come in because I do have a bit of experience dealing with OnlyFans. So ladies and gents, if you want to see some beautiful BVI ladies,
yes,
at their best every day, onlycads.com or www.onlyfans.com/bunchivi. Before we get started on this video, I just wanted to say that I personally discourage any type of leaking of any kind. I'm totally against it. I hate that women's privacy is being exploited. I hate when it's being invaded. I feel like women should be able to express themselves how they want without fear of being ridiculed, judged, anything like that. If a woman trusts you with her nudes, don't leak nudes. Now let's talk about leaking nudes. So when I was in high school, I think about Form 2, which is like grade 8, I think. One of my teacher's nudes got leaked. Let it be known, no one really liked this teacher, and so when her nudes did get leaked, we all know who did it, but we didn't really care, and no one was really on her side. Our school is really small, and so the classes were really small, so sometimes we would have 2 different grades in the same class, sharing the same period. I remember our teacher is teaching as usual, everyone's doing their own thing as usual. It's not a special day in class or anything like that. I'm pretty sure the teacher goes to the bathroom or something, I don't remember exactly what, but they leave the room. One of the kids that was in one of the other grades that was sharing a period with us in the same class goes to her desk. I'm pretty sure another student comes along at that same time because he probably had a free period or something. I don't remember exactly. But the 2 of them, they go to her desk. Both of them hated her with a passion. And so they pick up her phone. Back in these days is when Blackberries were just about getting popular, or were pretty much already popular, but not everyone had one. But there was no Androids and iPhones back then. No one cared about Androids and iPhones. They existed, but they were either too expensive or no one just wanted it. BBM was the thing back then. So they go through her phone. It wasn't a Blackberry, but it was like something similar to it. It had a full keypad on it. I want to think it was a Nokia, to be honest. They go in her phone, they open up her videos and her pictures. They're going through it and they find pictures of her naked with her husband at the time. They also find videos of her also naked and doing disgusting stuff with her husband. I'm not just talking regular porno stuff. They were doing some disgusting stuff that I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say it on YouTube. What? But let's just say it involved liquids, and the liquids were strange colors that they should not be. So what they do is they take the memory card out of her phone, pop the memory card into their phone, copy the pictures, videos, everything onto their phone, take the memory cards out of their phone, put it back in her phone, put it back on her desk like nothing ever happened. Before the end of the day, they had shown these pictures and videos to everyone in school. I remember during lunchtime, we were walking to go for lunch and everyone was just talking about these nudes. Have you seen the nudes? Have you seen the nudes? Have you seen the nudes? It was pretty much like those seagulls on Nemo that was just... And I remember when I saw the nudes for the first time, I was so disgusted. Like, I think I had just finished eating lunch and I was ready to throw up. It was disgusting. It was horrible. And I'm a nude connoisseur. I personally love nudes, but these nudes, these weren't regular good nudes. These nudes belong like, they look like they belonged on an old fetish site for 80-year-olds. Lots of colors. Let's say green and yellow colors. Do with that information what you will. I personally don't have a copy of these notes. It's not something that I would want to keep on my phone anyways. It was disgusting. At this point too, the teacher still had no idea. It was either the next day or a few days later, but school got super interesting after that. Apparently, one of the boys disliked the teacher so much, and he also hated his grades that the teacher gave him, and he went to her house. After school, knocked on her door, proceeded to try and blackmail her. Which is crazy because first of all, you already stole her nudes out of her phone, which is highly illegal. If she wanted to go to the police and get him arrested, she definitely could have. Second of all, then you're gonna proceed to do more crime work in blackmailing her because you didn't like the C she gave you. At this point, rumors started to fly wild. Some said he went to go blackmail her for his grades. Some said he was trying to blackmail her into having intercourse with him. I personally don't know, or at least I don't remember, but it was wild. At that point, I think announcements were made in school, and I do think the police actually did get involved. However, I have no idea what the outcome was. Trust me, a lot of things happened at my school, and it's weird because we had the smallest school ever, and I have so many stories to tell you guys. Upcoming stories are I got suspended for fighting a teacher with my broken arm. A teacher pulled a knife on another teacher and tried to stab her. I also want to read my graduation speech to you guys because I talked about all the stuff in my graduation speech. If you guys didn't know, I was valedictorian, I think that's how that's pronounced, of my school. I mean, it was a small school, but still a very impressive feat. I already told you guys the story of when I caught a teacher and the principal doing it. So if you haven't seen that story, then go check that out. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. Also do me a favor, check the links in the description below. I started gaming on Twitch, and I'll probably be doing some gaming tonight when you see this video. So do me a favor and follow me on Twitch. Again, shout out to our sponsors, onlycad.com. If you guys also feel like being generous, then feel free to check out my Patreon. There's a bunch of bonus stuff that you get when you subscribe to my Patreon. That link is also in the bio below. Also feel free to check out my other videos, and I'll see you guys next Thursday for another story time.
Alright, beat to beat down, beat down, beat down. Hello? Cool.